Head to Philly.
Wait, we're not playing in Grayson this weekend?
Welcome into Banana Ball live on ESPN with Josh Talevsky. I'm Biko Scala. Tonight, the Texas Tailgaters make their much-anticipated primetime debut as we kick off a two-game set here in Citizens Bank Park between the Savannah Bananas and Banana Ball's newest team. And boy, oh boy, across the next half hour of pregame action, we're going to learn a lot more about the Tailgaters and learn about our young sport from the stars and fans that make this the greatest show in sports. Josh, it's live TV, so I can't wait to see how the rest of this unfolds.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be an exciting matchup here tonight in Citizens Bank Park. This is just the second series the Bananas have ever battled against the Texas Tailgaters. And what you need to know, the Nanners 11-1 against non-party animals opponents this season, and that one pesky loss came against the Texas Tailgaters. So it's time to see if they can rise on the big stage, much like the Bananas have this season. And once we get into the broadcast tonight, we'll be lucky enough to be joined by dueling second basemen Jackson Olsen and Jonathan Luters will join us on the show.
Can't wait for that. For now, let's kick off the party by learning how the Tailgaters got ready for tonight's game.
We're out here in Philadelphia, which is considered one of the best tailgating spots in all of professional sports. We got Banana Ball in town, got the Tailgaters in town. Jimmy, Bam, I'm Brett. Let's go see what we get into. Jacob, who you rooting for tonight?
Tailgaters.
Tailgaters, yeah! Get in on this right here. Get in on that. Look at that. We got a Tailgater smoothie back there. What is it that y'all like to do?
I throw cornhole. I completely miss every shot I take.
All right, let's play a little wiffle ball game. I have not swung a bat in like a good 3 years. Oh gosh. Oh. I just getting him right quick. All right, watch this. All right, here we go. Oh. All right, Jimmy, it's my turn to pitch.
I'm a pitcher, by the way.
You got an activity, you got to come back, and you got to eat something. So, who's the leader of the tailgate? Who are you pulling for tonight?
The banana.
Oh.
The banana.
Oh.
No.
All right, Keegan, who are you pulling for tonight?
Hey, I got to do this.
Banana.
Oh, God tripled down. Let's look at this hat. Is that a gator on your hat?
That sure is.
So, by default, you're pulling for who tonight?
Texas Tailgaters.
I mean, you got the net over there, you got a little synthetic kind of slides like it's on ice, so, and you're basically just trying to get it in the net, you know.
Oh, he got it!
Come
He
on,
got it!
learn anything.
What?
Let's do
What?
it. Come
What?
on.
What?
I'm playing
talking
hockey.
about, Jimmy.
I'm done with banana ball. I'm playing hockey. Ooh.
Yeah. You mind if we get up there with you? So we're just coming to cool out. You're obviously a big Eagles fan. Favorite Eagles tailgate you ever been to?
It's not really a tailgate, it was the last parade.
What is the thing you're looking forward to the most tonight?
First time I've ever been, so we'll see how it goes. It seems funny.
What we got?
Hey, first time.
We got the music, we got the grill.
Not his first time.
Cornhole. This you guys right here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gator up!
It's not a good start.
Man, what a time was had here at these tailgates in Philly. The only thing there is to do now is go win a banana ball game. Biko and Josh, here you got a special guest down south.
Well, we got good news here as Jesse Cole comes racing over to us. We had some delay with the fan there. It's going to be a good night. Thank goodness, that was tight. Jesse, we had over 45,000 fans here last year. Tonight, this is now the 8th largest crowd in Banana Ball history. It was the biggest last September. I know you're the mastermind behind this crazy ascent, but even for you, it's got to be pretty wild.
We've come a long way. You know, thinking we never do major league stadiums many years ago. Now we're doing them all over the country. Philly is truly special. This crowd is electric. They know their sports. But yeah, to see us play in NFL stadiums, college football stadiums, I think the players are ready. They're ready for this, and they're going to put on a great show.
Now, Jesse, this is the first time a national audience gets a look at Banana Ball's newest team, the Texas Tailgaters. And I'm curious, what inspired you to create this team centered around pre-gaming and bringing the best vibes in Banana Ball?
You got that right. Every team's about having a different point of view. And with the Tailgaters, you got the country rock, you got the two-stepping, the line dancing, the fun, the games. And I think everyone loves tailgating. There's no one's like, you know what, I just don't like tailgating. People love tailgating. They bring it, and they're building fans faster than I've ever seen. They're almost up to 1 million followers. They're not just loved in Texas, they're loved all over, and I'm seeing Tailgater jerseys throughout this, so it's going to be fun to see them on a national stage.
Now, you talked about it on Good Morning America a couple days ago, Jesse, but it bears repeating for the audience here on ESPN. Every game, each team really wants to win. It is a tight competition, but is there anything more important than the players having fun?
Oh, jeez. Well, that's why we started this, to make baseball fun. And when you see the guys celebrating, going for trick plays, and they're just genuinely playing the game the way they wanted to play when they were kids. It is loud out here, and you can tell it's going to be amazing, but that's why we play. When we were a kid, we just want to play to have fun, and often when we get older, it becomes all about the competition. Now we're able to marry the two. Really strong competition, but they're having the time of their lives, and that's why it's fun to watch. It's contagious.
And speaking of competition, Jesse, 10 of the last 12 Banana Ball games have been decided by 2 points or less. How fun is it for you to see every game come down to the wire and some pretty crazy ninth-inning comebacks as well?
Well, that's why we built this game. We built this game to be competitive, come down to the last inning. No blowouts, nothing that makes people want to leave the game early. So go to the last inning, every run counts as a point. You got the golden batter, you got the fan challenge. That's what makes this game exciting. So again, it's going to come down to the last inning tonight, and I hope it gets pretty interesting.
Jesse, we had Joe Buck on the broadcast last weekend in St. Louis. You were hanging out with Joe Buck on GMA a couple days ago. Should I be worried for my job?
Yes, 100%. Joe's the real deal. So this will be your last game, guys. So make it great. Joe, we're excited to have you.
Well, it's good to go out on ESPN. Jesse, thank you so much for joining us. And what a time to announce that we've gone from ESPN News to ESPN. So welcome everybody here on the main station. Now, Banana Ball is all about fan participation, as well as fans being able to catch foul balls for outs. Someone in the stands every single night is selected as the fan representative who can challenge a play on the field. Sam Bauman is with that lucky fan. Let's check in.
Go, Josh. I am with the most powerful fan in all of the stadium tonight, the honorable judge, Tiffany. Tiffany, you're our fan challenge representative. For starters, do you have any experience judging anything or anyone before, and what are you bringing with that?
Oh, I definitely have experience. I was a fan challenger in Fenway, so yeah, I was last year. So I'm bringing my love of Banana Ball and that experience, so hopefully get a play overturned tonight.
So you are a two-time fan challenge. I've got to know, in Fenway last year, how did things go for you in that situation?
I mean, Vince is a really great umpire, so we made the right call the first time. So it didn't go our way, but I'm hoping that changes tonight.
Tiffany, who are we looking to challenge tonight?
I love all teams, but I think I'm going to have to go for the Tailgaters.
Okay, Tailgaters, watch out. Tiffany is on the case tonight. Watch her in action, guys. We got way more Banana Ball Live coming up in just a minute.
I never really thought the backflip catch would have an impact like it has had. Every time there's a fly ball hit, I hear in the stands, backflip, backflip. So that's pretty cool getting known for doing a backflip catch, really.
What's up, guys? I'm DR Meadows, center fielder for the Savannah Bananas, and I am the inventor of the backflip catch.
Into a backflip catch from DR Meadows. Barehanded backflip. DR Meadows, backflip catch, you bet.
And today, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do a backflip catch. Now, the first thing to do in a backflip catch is you have to know how to backflip. Backflipping does not happen overnight. When I was younger, I had a trampoline in my yard, so even if I landed on my face, it didn't hurt at all. Now, when you grow the confidence to do a backflip on the ground, you have to get in a firm planting position so you can jump off 2 feet. And from here, the next step is easy. You jump as far back as you can. They teach you growing up to tuck when you jump, but when you do a backflip catch, you don't have time to tuck, so you have to literally jump high and back as you can. Now here's where the ball comes into play. When I backflip, I envision the ball hitting my glove and helping me rotate around. So when I'm a mid-air flip, the ball hits my glove and helps me finish that rotation to the ground. Growing up in the outfield, they do not tell you to backpedal on fly balls, but when you are timing a fly ball to do a backflip, that's the best thing you do is backpedal into it so you can get that firm base, flip and rotate. When you have that down, it's time to get a little bit more elite with it so you can go side to side. But always make sure you plant your feet when you go side to side. And if you get really good at it, just lose the glove and barehand backflip. And that's how you do a backflip catch.
Well, I've never backflipped before, but DR's gotten me feeling like it might just be possible. And of course, nobody better to learn outfield trick plays from than the inventor of the backflip catch and the guy who leads Banana Ball all time in trick plays in the outfield. While the Nanners finish up their warm-up behind us, time to switch gears. We're about to get a tradition that goes all the way back to 2016 and the very first Savannah Bananas game. A raucous 45,000 fans on hand tonight. They're about to be presented with their banana baby.
We need everyone to get both arms in the air and get those spirit fingers going all the way around the stadium. Let me see those spirit fingers. Oh, yes. Already feeling it here in Philly because it is time for a tradition that we've honored in Banana Land since the first game in 2016. Fans, it is now time to meet tonight's banana baby, Elaine. 7 months old. She was born for this moment. Nothing phases her. Because here she comes. Tonight's banana baby, Elaine.
What a bizarre experience that must be for a baby. Let's turn our attention back to the Tailgaters and learn more about their star second baseman, a trick play guru, a guy who started his banana ball journey last year here at the Philly tryout. It is the remarkably talented Jonathan Luters, who we call Sunshine.
I didn't hear about banana ball until after college. I saw the Bananas and Party Animals playing at Fenway Park. And I'm like, wow, that seems pretty cool.
Tailgater second baseman Jonathan Sunshine Luters was graduating from Seton Hall when the question of what his baseball future looked like was looming.
I didn't know what my path was going to be after college baseball. Barry Aldridge gave me a DM on my very inactive Instagram at that time and said, hey, let's chat. And then after that, it led to a tryout in Philadelphia.
Knowing his baseball skills alone wouldn't be enough to wow the coaches, Sunshine looked to his other interests.
Everyone has their own kind of arsenal of trick plays. Playing soccer in high school, I had some sort of ability to kick the banana ball a little bit. For me, it's a lot between the legs, a lot behind the back. Just trying to do things that are unique to me. I like to be really quick, and I have more time at second base. I'm going to try to do quick and do a lot of trick plays.
Jonathan Luters, Sunshine, loves to go between the legs. Does he have time? Wow.
Though he's impressing with his unique trick plays, It's another aspect of Sunshine's game that's turning heads.
Mrs. Robertson had a unicycle club when I was in 4th grade where she taught myself, my fellow classmates how to unicycle. It wasn't something that was too challenging where it was impossible, but like every time I did it, I got like a little better, and that was encouraging. I loved that. A month later, I'm riding around the basketball court in the gym.
So it didn't take long for Sunshine to put his two interests together.
When I was watching the Bananas and the Party Mills play at Fenway Park, I'm seeing stilts. I'm like, oh wow, that's different. What can I do to stand out besides my play? Wait, I have the unicycle. Like maybe I could learn how to hit on the unicycle. Like no one's doing that. So I went from just trying to hold a bat, and then I'm just going back and forth, taking dry swings, and then I'm trying to hit off a tee, and then I'm doing soft toss, then batting practice, and then on the tryout, I think all things considered, it went well, but that was just the first time like a live game setting, seeing live pitching. That's been pretty surreal to go from the tryout to then playing in front of 4,000 people and my whole hometown. It's my hometown game, which was really, really special. It's pretty cool, and I'm very blessed because this is where I'm meant to be right here. I'm so grateful to all the people who make this organization happen because it's really, really special to be part of.
Can't wait to see what Sunshine has in store for us tonight in the trick play department and to get to chat with him when he gets mic'd up a little later on. The Tailgaters finishing up their line dance warm-up, and we're about to get the home run hitter, which is a 4 or 5-year-old attempting to get all the way around the bases against a team full of professional athletes. And you bet your bottom dollar, if he can accomplish this seemingly impossible feat, we will have a hard-hitting interview with the youngster. Let's get it on over to Bill Leroy with our potential hero.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am bringing some Bananas power to the plate. His name is Jaden. Jaden is 5 years old, and he's attempting to hit a home run against these Tailgaters. So can I hear some noise for my dear friend, Jaden? Jaden is digging in the box. Here comes pitch number 1. And a big swing and a foul ball. The count's 0-1. The Tailgaters are bringing the heat. He shakes him off, gets the pitch he wants. Here comes pitch number 2. Unbelievable. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Oh, split! Split! Split has gone off the rails. He trucks the, oh my goodness! Dude, what's gotten into you? He's gonna put that ball on the tee. And now Jaden has a fair fight. There's a swing and a drive into right center field. Brent Carson can't handle it. Here's the throw to first. Oh, he can't handle it. He's safe at first base. And he's off to the races. He's rounding first. Here's the play at second base. Oh, he can't handle it. Jaden's bumbling, tumbling, stumbling his way around the bases. He's rounding third, ladies and gentlemen. He's hitting the gritty. Here comes the play at the plate. Jordan Hussein falls down. Brett Carson falls down. Save it home.
I don't know how Jaden did it, but we're about to hear from the man, the myth, the legend, Jaden. Unbelievable. How the heck did you just hit a home run against the Texas Tailgaters? I don't know either. It was really, really impressive.
Now, Jaden, Weston Wilson was the last player to hit a home run in his first at-bat in this ballpark, but you, my friend, are certainly the youngest. What is it like to rewrite history here tonight?
Jaden's at a loss for words. I would be too. Impressive work. We'll be back in 45 seconds. Don't go clicking around, folks.
I was in the right place at the right time, and it started up in a whole different, new, better way. So this is all just something I could never imagine to happen to a little small town guy like me.
Welcome back to Banana Ball Live here on ESPN. We are joined with Dakota Stilts-Albritton, the tallest player in Banana Ball. Stilts, you have been here since the 2021 One City World Tour, and you played in front of 6,000 in Hank Aaron Stadium. Now it's a second straight year playing in front of 45,000 in Citizens Bank Park. What is it like to see the fandom grow over the years?
Oh man, the fans continue to show up and they show us as much love as we've got for them, you know. I mean, we love doing what we do, and just having the fans to back us just makes what we get to do so much better, Josh.
Stilts, lately everybody has been wondering, how the heck do you keep your balance on those stilts? I mean, it is a real marvel, and at the same time, you're getting outs and collecting base knocks. What's the secret for you?
Pico, I don't know, man. I'm just blessed with some coordination. I don't know how I do it. I just get up there and throw it where it's supposed to go, and I let the batters take care of the rest, man. I just give them stuff to hit.
Pico, you got a question for Stilts there?
Stiltsy, much like Hannah Montana, you live in two worlds. Do you like being up there with the birds and Josh, or down here with me and the rest of the world?
Oh, man, the taller I am, the happier I am, man. I feel on top of the world. You've heard me say it 100 times, man. These stilts give me superpowers, man. I'm telling you.
Stilts, across the remainder of this 2025 World Tour, what are the goals that you have set for yourself and your Bananas teammates?
Okay, I plan on continuing to do my thing on the mound, you know, and there really ain't nothing I can ask of these guys that they're not already doing. These guys are some dogs, man. Best guys I've ever been able to share the field with. So as long as we keep doing that, oh, and I'm going to continue to catch a fish in every city we go to. You know I got to do that.
All right, succeeding on and off the diamond for Dakota Stilts-Albritton. Always great to chat with him. Now we turn it over to our Cowboy correspondent, Brett Loftus, with head coach Joe Mikulik of the Tailgaters.
Yeah, I'm with our skipper here, Joe Mikulik. Best mustache in Banana Ball, but also, Mick, we might have the best clubhouse in Banana Ball here in the city of brotherly love. Tell us how close our clubhouse is.
Yeah, listen, the interest was electric. This place is electric. Look at them, and this club is amazing. One of the best atmospheres in the clubhouse in 41 years of pro ball, baby.
It's not their first time in a major league environment this year. You go back to Cincy just a little over a month ago, and they took a game from the Bananas. 2 diving grabs from Marcos Castillo to close out the ball game. Tell us what that moment was for this team.
Emotional win for this team. We worked very hard before the season started. Couldn't wait for Cincinnati. Now we're in another big league stadium. We're going to put on a great show. Hey, I just want to shout out to my boys in Texas, my golf buddies. We love you. Let's go.
And Mick, I think when we look at that game, it meant a whole lot for these guys, right? Playing a big league ballpark, going out there, doing what they did. But Mick, you spent over 4 decades in minor league baseball as a player and a coach, and then you got caught up to the bigs, and then you got to win, and then you cried, and then you made me cry, Mick. Tell us about those emotions in Cincy.
Very emotional, very emotional. I got a lot of track record, but you know what? This is where I should be. Dear Lord, Jesus Christ brought me here with this group and this atmosphere, and I'm so very fortunate. Family back home, love you. Hey, this is where we want to be.
And then, Mick, here tonight, what are we doing? Oh, I mean, this is. Can you believe you're here?
Oh, no, I cannot believe I'm here right now because last year at this time I wasn't. But listen, I cannot wait to put on one of the greatest shows for everybody in the country watching. Let's go!
And if you don't, Joe Mikulik, you know the stash, you know the Texas Tailgaters. You're going to figure out tonight, Denim Blues, baby, about as beautiful as they'll ever be. Go see if we can get us a dub tonight. Let's go see what this fan warm-up is talking about.
Now, the cast is ready. The players are ready. It's now time for you, the fans, to get ready. So we need everyone on your feet. All 45,000 fans here tonight on your feet, because it is now time for the fan warm-up. So please welcome to the field 5-year-old Bailey. Here she comes. All right, Bailey, it is your job to get this crowd going absolutely crazy. Whatever you do, they're gonna do. Are you ready for this, Bailey?
Yeah.
Bailey, are you really ready for this?
Yes.
Bailey, are you really ready for this?
Yeah!
Now she's ready. Whatever she does, you do. Here we go. Oh, got the clapping going. Good job, Bailey. Oh, we're swaying a little bit. Looking good, Bailey. Oh, we're spinning. We're spinning. We're spinning. Oh, we're still spinning. What is Pulp Fiction? How do you know that? What is going? Oh, we're raising the roof. Who are your parents? Okay. Jumping jacks. Here we go. Jumping jacks. Jump, Bailey. Oh, we're clapping. Bailey, look around. 45,000 people going crazy for you. Fans, let's hear it for 5-year-old Bailey.
Well, the crowd is clearly ready to rumble. The energy here is unbelievable. But to prepare all of us in virtual Banana Land for what baseball turns to banana ball, here are the 11 rules of our young sport.
The name of the game is Banana Ball, and this is the fastest, most entertaining game in sports. Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. If you score the most runs in an inning, you get a point. The most points win the game. But in the last inning of Banana Ball, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, there is a 2-hour time limit. No new inning can start when the clock hits 0. Rule number 3, if you step out of the batter's box, it is a strike. Rule number 4, no bunting. If you bunt, you're thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first. Rule number 6, no walks allowed. It becomes a ball for sprint until every position player touches the ball. Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, if a fan catches a foul ball, it is an out. In Banana Ball, everything's in play, so you better be ready. Rule number 9, the showdown tiebreaker. If the game is tied at the end of 9 innings or when time expires, it is pitcher versus hitter with one fielder, and the hitter has to score. Rule number 10, the Banana Ball challenge rule. You, the fans, have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter rule. A team can send up any batter to hit in any spot in the lineup. This is guaranteeing the best possible matchup at the end of the game when it matters most. These are the official rules of Banana Ball.
I'll tell you what, the rules make this game unique, but our fans are what makes Banana Ball truly special. And Cameron, walk with me here. You might be one of the sharpest dressed men in all of Banana Land. Jesse Cole, you heard what I said. You are a K-Clubber. You've been to 40 different games all across the country. What keeps you coming back?
This is a family event that you can't miss. You bring your fans and bring your kids. There's so much to do, so much that you'll see, and you'll just enjoy the whole afternoon.
Now, you're not just your typical fan. You are in what we call the K-Club. Why the K-Club? You've been in it since the beginning.
I started going to games back in the 20 and 21 and stuff there, and then they started doing the World Tours, and they started the K-Club then to give fans a chance to get tickets. And it really makes a great job. You sign up for it. It's a free thing. You get your name on the list and stuff there. You get a chance to bid for like 6 tickets per game, and it's a great thing. I've traveled all over the country. I've been in Cooperstown for one of the games up there. I was in Salt Lake City. I was in Mesa, Arizona. I've been all over.
He's been everywhere, and he's here tonight in Philly. And guys, this game is going to be electric. Cameron set us up, but the game is just about to begin. First pitch when we come back.
here in Philly. They have a what's it gonna take mentality. We've had that exact same mindset since day one.
The Savannah Bananas are here, ready to face the newest Banana Ball team.
Meet the Texas Tailgaters.
We're ready to go. This is all like a magical dream. When we first started 9 years ago, we asked, what's it gonna take to start a team? What's it gonna take to create a new sport?
I'm getting ready for the biggest moment of my life.
What's it gonna take to bring Banana Ball all over the country?
When you step out on the field for your first time in front of a sold-out crowd, it's life-changing.
And so now today, what's it gonna take to deliver the best show that we have all year?
These fans are dialed in. Standing room, jam-packed.
So are we gonna be able to do whatever it takes? You guys ready?
Whether you're ready for it or not, Banana Ball is back on ESPN. Welcome into Game 71 of the 2025 Banana Ball World Tour. Tonight we get to see only the third ever battle between the Savannah Bananas and the Texas Tailgaters. It goes down in front of 45,000 fans here in Citizens Bank Park, which last September was the largest crowd in Banana Ball history. Tonight, it's the 8th largest of our tour as we welcome you inside the booth with Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. Thank you all so much for joining us here in virtual Banana Land. These teams have only played twice. It was 2 fantastic games at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it was a truly outstanding series split between the Bananas and the Tailgaters. We've seen how pesky the Tailgaters can be, but the Bananas are as hot as they've ever been here in 2025, currently riding a 9-game winning streak.
Yeah, let's take a look at the numbers behind the Nanners on this 9-game winning streak, which includes victories over every team in Banana Ball except for the Texas Tailgaters.
Yeah, it's really impressive. You can see the Bananas with a plus 17-point differential across this 9-game winning streak. And across it, it's the pitching that has really reigned supreme. An ERA a little below 3.5. They're averaging 3 outs in 3 minutes and 42 seconds. And defensively, this team has really shined as well, as they've converted 91% of their trick play tries.
All right, let's get a quick look at the Tailgater starting lineup. Served up by DQ, Zach Watson at the top, then Nick Lopez and Taj Porter, Mac Danford cleaning it up, then Indy Stanley, Travis Monyo, and Brett Carson, Jason Arendt, Jonathan Luders, and Jordan Hussein rounded out.
Mac Danford's been the one big bat for the Texas Tailgaters in his rookie campaign. 3 home runs, 20 runs batted in for this squad. Really impressive what the righty's done.
Well, looks like Jesse Cole's ready to start the clock.
Nation, it is time. On 3, I need everyone here to yell, start the clock. 1, 2, 3. Showtime.
What a whirlwind, 36 minutes that was from our start to first pitch. And now we give you the greatest show in sports. Noah Nisnik on the bump, the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour Rookie of the Year, hailing from St. Louis, Missouri. Once again, the man who almost always gets the ball to start a weekend for the Nanners.
Yeah, he's become the Savannah Bananas ace this season, their team leader in earned run average, innings pitched, and the tour strikeout leader. And Zach Watson hits this one deep into the left field stands, hands raised up in the air, but we will not have a catch ruled here to start the ball game with Zach Watson.
6 umpires in the crew. The left field ump, Steve Zawiski, said it wasn't a clean catch. And just like that, a couple pitches into this game, the Bananas are going to use their challenge. If there is clear evidence that it was a clean catch, there can be no bobble involved, no ricochets, then the call will be flipped and the Nanners will retain their challenge for the game. If the call isn't turned, then just like that, in the first batter of this ball game, the Bananas are going to lose their challenge. It's a good piece by the former Orioles minor leaguer, Zach Watson. And we're trying to get ourselves an angle here, but instead we're looking at Gillum and Viro. Tyler Gillum, the head coach of this Bananas team. Yeah, wave to the camera. Adam Virant, one of his assistant coaches, a guy who's been here since the One City World Tour in 2021. And just getting the word from the control room, we don't have an angle of this. So there's There's no chance to overturn a call when you can't see what happened.
I mean, you can see it kind of in this top left-hand corner of your screen, but not enough evidence to overturn this call in my book.
Some would say no evidence at all. Yeah, I never saw where the play even happened here. The full capacity crowd here in the city of brotherly love. Not thrilled that they were not able to retire Zach Watson. He's having a fantastic first full World Tour. He was on the Firefighters last year. That was only a 19-game stretch. And here he's caught looking. Nisnik rings the bell. One pitch after the unsuccessful challenge. Niz Nasty takes care of matters himself.
That is now his tour-leading 47th strikeout this season. And you see Niz even getting just a little tricky, flipping that ball out of the glove before he delivered the strikeout, looking there against Zach Watson.
And now the fantastic extra hitter for the Texas Tailgaters, Nick Lopez, right out of the University of Kentucky. He's taken Banana Ball by storm. Serves this one out to DR Meadows on the run behind the back. The doctor with our first trick play of the ball game.
And it was last weekend he became the first outfielder in Banana Ball's history to reach 100 trick plays in a single season. A handful of them have been those behind-the-back snags. And speaking of trick plays, keep your eye out for Ryan Cox, the Banana shortstop tonight, who is one trick play away from becoming the first player to 500 career trick play outs.
Taj Porter giving the fans another chance. Into the upper deck. Not caught. The switch hitting catcher, a party animal last year. He's a captain of this Tailgater squad. Boy, he's been terrific with the stick. Comes in hitting .350, reaching base out of .425 clip. Out of Mandeville, Louisiana. Taj is what the kids call a unit. And right back up the middle, he's got a 2-out knock. Fastball right down the chute, and it's nasty. Nearly snared it. It got by him. Joe Nelson Smith, the Tailgaters' designated runner, who can pinch run one time every trip through the order, has taken over for their backstop over at first. And a low strike called on Matt Danford to even up the count. The designated hitter, leading the Tailgaters with his 3 home runs. He's got prolific pop.
Also has 7 extra base hits on this Tailgater squad, 2 doubles and 2 triples to add to those 3 homers. Tied for the team lead. And Danford giving the fans an opportunity to get the Bananas out of the inning. And they come up empty behind the first base dugout.
Nisnik, a 3-pitch guy primarily. Fastball, changeup, curve. Tried to bend that one in there. Ended up nowhere near the target. Deuce is wild. Swing and a miss. The high fastball gets the job done. Nisnik allows a hit, but picks up a couple Ks and puts up a goose egg.
An effective first inning of work from Noah Nisnik. 2 strikeouts and the trick play from DR Meadows, and a clean first for the Bananas.
Let's look at the Tailgaters defense. A reminder in Banana Ball, every inning is worth a point, so the Tailgaters have to put up a 0 here to keep the Nanners out of the all-important points department. That is how you win a ball game. Left to right in the outfield, it's Arent Watson and Stanley. In the infield, third to first, Munyo, Hussein, Fluters, and Carson, with Porter behind the dish.
Well, Jordan Hussein spent last year on the Party Animals as a rookie. The Houston native has moved over to the Texas Tailgaters and finds himself leading this team with his 13 trick plays. But keep your eye out on the center fielder for the Texas Tailgaters. Zach Watson has the ability to make backflip catches in the outfield.
All right, let's get a gander at the Bananas starting lineup, served up by DQ. At the top, as per usual, it is DR Meadows, Ty Jackson in the 2-hole, then Dan Oberst, and in the cleanup spot, Reese Alexiadis. In the middle, Ryan Cox, Correll Prime, and Kyle Jackson. The bottom 3, Eric Jones Jr., Bill Leroy, and Jackson Olsen.
Dan Oberst has been the ever-dangerous batter for the Savannah Bananas recently. Just a guy they feel confident penciling into that 3 spot each and every day.
The Tailgaters counter Nisnik with a southpaw of their own. Christian Davis, a Banana Ball rookie, has really settled into a starting role
in Banana Land. It's his 6th start of the season for the Tailgaters, his 13 2/3 innings pitched. Leads all Tailgaters, and he has twice as many strikeouts as ball 4 sprints, and hasn't had a start where he averaged 3 outs in 4 minutes since the 30th of May against the Party Animals. So expect quick work out of the left-hander who played at Southern University and A&M College.
Yeah, a guy who worked entirely out of the pen. His final campaign at Southern, 2024. He was in the MLB Draft League last summer with the Frederick Keys. And now, as I mentioned, he has to put up a 0 to keep this game scoreless. I know that may sound obvious, but it is match-style play in Banana Ball. If D.R. Meadows porches one, he will walk off the first inning. We'll go straight to the second. Low strike to the Nanners center fielder. The reigning Banana Ball MVP, once again, have nominal season. Behind 0-2, he's hitting .350, reaching base at a .410 clip. Great at getting bat on ball. Does he check his swing? Yes, says Trey Hudson, the first base umpire. Ball and 2 strikes. Chopper to the left side. Hussein deep in the hole, thrown across his body, no chance. Dio runs like the very wind himself, and will have himself an infield single.
That's what makes D.R. Meadows so tough at the top of the Bananas lineup. He's that old school leadoff hitter, a short slap hitter who's got a lot of elite speed. And you see there, a little slap hit over to the left side, and the speed of Meadows too much for Hussein's arm at short.
Ty Jackson, a legend of Banana Land, but this is truly his first Banana Ball World Tour when it comes to rookie eligibility. Sends one to the top deck, not caught by the fans. The batting average, not where he'd love it to be, but a .352 on base percentage, and he has been on a torrid stretch as of late, just on base all the time.
Well, since the start of June, Ty Jackson has a .438 batting average, 2 extra base hits, 2 runs batted in, and 4 ball 4 sprints. It is in a 10-game stretch, and this is all despite 3 foul outs to fans as well.
Up the middle, charging in Watson, will have to take it on a hop. Back-to-back singles from the 2 men at the top of Bananas lineup. They have set the table for their designated hitter, Dan Oberst. Look at the numbers across the Bananas 9-game winning streak. Dan hitting a clean .400 on that stretch. When he goes, this team goes. 7-year Banana. And now he might have bounced into a double play. Hussein whips it between the legs. Luter's back to Hussein, but the throw high pulls Carson off the bag. It would have been a dazzling 6-4, 6-3 double play. Hussein will still grab the trick play on what is a fielder's choice.
Well, Luters did not necessarily have the easiest turn there at the second base bag. I don't dislike the flip back to Jordan Hussein. Now with men on the corners, Tailgaters put 5 men on the infield, and Oberst caught up in the pickle. He will continue to keep himself in there, see if Meadows can take off. He does, and the throw home, not in time. Oberst with some pesky base running. And it's the Bananas who claim the walk-off here in the bottom of the first.
That is Tyler Gillam's green light special base running system in its finest. Oberst gets caught in the pickle, stays alive long enough for DR to find a spot to race home. And the Savannah Bananas up a point, 1 inning in. The green light special base running system, all about pressure bursting pipes. And Meadows and Oberst, both guys who played collegiately for Tyler Gillam. They know the system as well as anybody in that first base dugout. And they brought the full capacity crowd here in Philadelphia to their feet. Over 45,000 fans on hand. The second ever Banana Ball game here in Philly. Back on September 21st of last year, it was Bananas Party Animals. And it was the Party Animals came away with a thrilling 3-2 victory. With Brady Keiss nailing down his first ever save. Here in round 2 in the bank, the Tailgaters swap in for the Party Animals, who tonight battle the Firefighters down in Norfolk, Virginia. Third game of that series. Party Animals looking for a sweep. Indiana Stanley, Travis Munoz, and Brett Carson due to swing it in the second. Some trickery from Bill Leroy. He's going to gift Indy a 1-0 count to the creative route back behind the dish. Indiana skies this one to right. Alexiadis charging in. Will tip it up and barehanded. Trick play for Super Reese.
And good to see the outfielders getting in on the trick play action early in tonight's ball game. Now Super Reese finds himself one trick play away from becoming just the second outfielder in Banana Ball's history to reach 50 in a single season.
Travis Munoz, the switch hitting third baseman, former Chicago White Sox minor leaguer. Terrific first tour with the Tailgaters. One of the many 2024 visitors on this Tailgaters squad. That is Banana Ball's developmental team. Munoz, like many of his visitors' teammates from a year ago, overqualified for the honor. Giving the fans a chance. Not caught. Oh, Vincent Chapman's going to say it was bobbled. It was caught, but not cleanly.
And what you don't want to forget about Travis Munoz, he's a switch hitter for the Tailgaters. You see the double flaps to protect himself on both sides because he'll hop from batter's box to batter's box. Opts not to do it here against Noah Nisnik and swings through the 2-2 offering. Now Nisnik already has 3 punch-outs in tonight's contest.
Nisnik cruising, Brett Carson trying to slow him down. Brett, another one of these fantastic two-way guys we've got here in Banana Land. We expect him to be the closer for the Tailgaters tonight if they can get this game to the bottom of the 9th inning. He's got some good pop, great speed, just a tremendous athlete. Triple tied for the team lead with 4 doubles. And a defensive swing, another opportunity for the folks here in Philly to make their first out of the game, and once again, they cannot come up in the clutch. Is still in the driver's seat, 1-2. Just misses the outside corner. Good frame by Bill Leroy. Count evens up. Fouled off of Carson. We'll do it again. Brett out of Asheville, Ohio. Started at Muskingum University. Then went to Marietta College, where he was a star. Ryan Cox, 360 between the legs, throw offline. The official scoring decision.
Single. Slow roller going up the middle. Appreciate the effort there from Ryan Cox, but trick play or not there. I think Brett Carson's likely to beat that one out most every time. So the 2023 Ohio Athletic Conference Player of the Year's aboard. And with 2 outs, passes the baton to Jason Arendt. He's our donut hitter tonight. If he strikes out, the full capacity crowd in the bank gets free donuts courtesy of Duncan. Tailgaters were off last weekend, but the last series they played, Arendt blasted his first career Banana Ball home run.
Laser beam out to left after a signature walk-up, singing himself up to the plate. This is going to be a tough play. Past the dive of Nisnik, barehanded by Kyle Jackson. A belly flop and a web gem for KJ.
The Banana Ball rookie has been tearing it up all season over at the hot corner. Doesn't grab the trick play, but that is an absolute web gem from the possible Rookie of the Year award winner, helping Nisnik throw up a second straight shutout frame.
Let's get it on down to SB with Alex Ziegler.
Hey, Biko, Josh, yeah, I'm looking for Ziggy because everything the guy does is absolutely amazing. In fact, oh my gosh, he even makes an incredible mic stand. I know he could have done it for hours, but Ziggy, I want to talk to you. You were on GMA this week. The bright lights, any nerves walking out on a stage in national audience?
Like you said, big stage, bright lights. I was a little nervous, and I've done my bad tricks in front of over 2.5 million, 3 million people live, but I was a little worked up there still.
Where does the calm nature from? I mean, you had your friends around you and your teammates. Were they helping zen you out, or were they, you know, a little extra, uh-oh, don't mess this up?
I still had a little confidence left in the tank, and you know, I'm the best in the world who does it, so I'm going to do it right there.
Ziggy, I know we want to see the bat tricks out there tonight, hopefully. Any prediction for if you get out there, what we might see out of you?
After the 5th inning, I'm going to be ready. You know, I'll probably get my shot tonight, and I'm going to swing hard just in case I hit it too, you know? I'll try to hit it out.
Oh, Biko, Josh, I'm going to let Ziggy stay busy here until the 5th inning. Ziggy, you got this?
Thanks, Sam. Ziegler does have 4 Guinness World Records. I don't doubt that he could balance the mic all the way up to the 5th. We've got 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup due to swing it. We're in the last of the second. Alexiadis, Cox, and Prime. Christian Davis out for another inning of work. And a skyscraper into the seats. Not caught by the fans. Super Reese here in his 2nd World Tour. Came to Banana Land fresh off. Taking home Pioneer League MVP honors summer of 2023. Was terrific last year. He has leveled up here in his sophomore campaign.
He's a man who's gone through a lot of offensive evolution throughout his career. Had just 9 home runs in 108 games in college. Wound up with 45 home runs across independent ball and will ground out here to start the bottom of the 2nd. Great play by Jordan Hussein, throwing that one over to Brett Carson.
Hussein smooth as silk. Houston, Texas native. Was a party animal last year. It was just a no-brainer that he should be the shortstop in the inaugural season of the Texas Tailgaters. I think he's going to be a fixture at short for some time to come for this squad. After he was used all over the infield for the Animals a year ago. Now the Nano shortstop. Ball and a strike on Ryan Cox here in his 4th World Tour. He's always been the best in the business with the glove when it comes to trick plays. Boy, has he been fantastic with the bat. He hits it to his counterpart, Hussein, whipping that between the legs. Grabs the first Tailgaters trick play of the night.
Actually, the 2nd trick play of the ball game after Hussein picked one up in the 1st inning. Now up to 2 in tonight's ball game. And you see just how smooth he is. That ball ricocheting off the glove of Christian Davis, and he's still so quick enough to go between the legs and still grab the out against his shortstop counterpart.
That's a good call. Jordan had the trick play on that bizarre 6-4 fielder's choice. That was nearly a wild double play. 0-2 count on Correll Prime. He was the Banana Ball Player of the Week. It was only the Nanners and Party Animals in action last week. He was able to beat out D.R. Meadows and Dustin Baber for the honor. All 3 of them had fantastic series. But Prime 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 scoreless innings on the mound. In 2014, Colorado Rockies Organizational Player of the Year. Spent 7 years in their farm system. What a great addition to our young sport. The payoff popped. Looters and Hussein both calling it. Jordan's going to make the barehanded snag. He's got all 3 trick plays on the ball game for the Texas Tailgaters. Sends that into the stands and pushes his team lead up to 16 trick plays on the year. And YouTube, it is just us as Maceo and the boys dance, and we show it to you from the highest possible camera angle. What a shot, though. Jackson Olsen joining us on the mic. Jackie, bark twice if you can hear us. Actually, do like a jumping jack, because we can't hear you yet, and you clearly can't hear us.
You can floss if you'd like to, Jackson.
I would love if Jackson started flossing. Or give us one of those, gosh, what were those celebrations that...
He could do a Fortnite dance.
Yeah. Well, him and Coxie last year, they loved that guy who...
Oh, sketch.
There it is.
Being selfless and being fans first, like Jesse and Emily preach all the time, that's what life is all about. You don't have to have this big thing that you're doing. As long as you're impacting the game in your way, you're going to find your purpose eventually. And it's really cool because I found it here in Banana Land, and a lot of us found it here in Banana Land.
Welcome back to Banana Ball Live on ESPN. We're joined by Jackson Olsen, Savannah Bananas starting second baseman, as the Tailgaters starting second baseman. Jonathan Luters is on a unicycle at the dish.
Oh my God, did he get hit?
And I think he was just plunked. He might have been hit in the unicycle. Never seen that one before, huh, Jackie?
That is unbelievable. Can you guys hear me all right, by the way?
We've got you loud and clear.
You
sound awesome,
okay.
Jackson.
I was nervous for a little while. Because I couldn't hear you guys, so I'm very glad. But that was insane.
He's gonna unicycle all the way to first base.
He's Naruto unicycling to first base, it would appear.
Well, that's a first in Banana Ball history. You just never know what you're going to see. And looks like Jordan Hussein's going to have a specialty walk-up for us now. We keep it interesting here. Well, Jordan comes up with a little wagon wheel. Jackie, it's been a crazy week for you. I think those are stacking up as of late. A couple days ago, actually, carry the one. That was yesterday. You were on Good Morning America. Now you're in front of a full capacity Citizens Bank Park. What was that experience like yesterday in New York City?
It was incredible. I mean, obviously, seeing guys get their moment and seeing Ziggy being able to balance stuff on live TV and seeing just everyone being able to have their own moment. Dalton Malden getting interviewed was so cool, telling his story about how he was a musician, baseball player, turned into one. It was just really cool to see.
Fun to be reunited less than a week later with our new friend, Joe Buck, who was with us at St. Louis last Saturday.
Well, it's in and out right now. I think it's so loud that I can't even, 3-2-2. Never mind.
Look out, deflection off Miz. Wow, Jackie, no, you never had a chance. Cox will grab the trick play though.
That was unreal. All right, now it's a 3-2-2, here we go. Miz, I don't remember it,
And with Jackson Olsen on the mic,
What's
Ryan
up, Pico?
Cox
I'm really
becomes
nervous
the
for
first
this.
player in Banana Ball history
yeah.
to 500 trick plays. Now KJ to Jackie, nice scoop on the exchange.
Oh, wait, what?
No, Eric Goldstein saying that you never had it.
Yeah, no, that's an out. That's an out.
Unfortunately, your coaches used the challenge 2 pitches into the game and couldn't flip the call, so you can only rely on the fans here to challenge this one. We get another look. That definitely should have been an out.
Can we not
Getting
use a fan
another
challenge?
gander at it.
Thank you.
Fans are going to challenge?
We're going to challenge it. That was transfer, right? Yeah.
On the first look we got, looks like it was on the transfer. We have 60 seconds now. The fans can challenge, the Savannah Bananas cannot challenge.
Yeah, it was transfer. What are we doing? Yeah.
The fans can challenge that.
Thank you. There we go. Okay.
Confusion abounding.
That's routine, though. That's routine.
And I was on the run this time.
And another look. We have to see if Jackson had full control of the ball.
Let's see, boys. Also, I'm sorry that I can't totally hear you guys, so if you've been asking me questions,
I think that's enough to overturn the call, personally.
Yes. You see ball coming out as he's trying to throw it over to first base. Lost on the transfer, but firmly in that glove. So overturn that call.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to twerk if it's an out.
And Jackie gets to celebrate.
Looks like I have an AirPod in right now listening to music. All right, can we please do the 3-2-2 now?
I would like that. We're back to the top of the order.
All right, here we go. Don't swing at this pitch. Just don't even swing. Good. Are we? Oh, yeah.
Dancing time.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No, this. Glove hand.
Ooh, shout out Barbie. This is a throwback. Good, Jackie.
All right, kind of crushed it, not going to lie. Don't steal. Ah!
And a foul ball on the 3-2-2.
Hey, get back. Yeah, I'm mic'd up. Get back there.
Jackson, what goes into preparing for a ball in play, but also knowing that you've got a choreographed dance to perform?
Wish I could have heard that. That would have been awesome.
Oh, good. Me too.
Oh, me. Oh, no.
Deflected off the bare hand. Zach Watson is going to go first to third. Nick Lopez will follow him up to second.
I need to start using my glove more.
It would have been awesome on the mic.
Yeah.
I mean, you missed 100% of the shots you don't take.
Definitely had a shot, but all right, hit me a ground ball right here. Let's go.
I'm sure the Banana Ball gods will gift you another opportunity.
Yes. Or he's just going to strike him out, and that would be fine, too.
0-2 count on Taj Porter, singled his first time. How about the effort from Joe Nelson Smith? Ball retrieval.
Yay.
What do you think Ty Jackson's got for us? A tip drill. And a shaking of the hips.
He is the best.
Jackson Olsen, thank you so much for joining us. A blast as always.
Of course. I'm sorry that I couldn't fully hear you.
Best of luck going forward, Jackie. Let's get it on down to Jolie Chabala.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. Look around. That's enough to fill Citizens Bank Park 10 times. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana Ball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Finn family. Jamie and Alan wanted to provide a safe home to children and teens in need, so they became a foster family 11 years ago. Jamie wanted to do more, so she became an advocate, a speaker, an author, and even created a nonprofit that would support foster families. In total, this family of 7 has welcomed 30 children and teens into their home, adopted 4 into their family, and has inspired thousands of people to get involved in the foster care community. Fans, please welcome to the field the Finn family for making a difference in the foster care community.
Beautiful moment here in Philadelphia. Shouting out Jamie and Alan Finn, our Bananas foster family of the night. We're getting a big group hug from the Bananas and Tailgaters alike. Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Fans First Entertainment. All about supporting foster families, true superheroes. In every community, we take the greatest show in sports. Coming next February 9th through 13th, we're going to be taking the Banana Ball community back out to sea. It's Banana Land at Sea Round 2. Electric Boogaloo, Tampa to Cozumel, Mexico.
And just 25 cabins for Banana Land at Sea remain. 98% sold out. So if you've got that itch to be on the cruise ship with all 4 current Banana Ball teams and the 2 new ones that will be introduced before we set sail, make sure you sign up and join us for what's going to be one of the best experiences Banana Land could possibly offer.
CD out for another inning of work. Tailgaters had 2 runners in scoring position. Couldn't bring them home, so once again, no margin for error. Christian Davis has 7, 8, and 9 in the Nanners lineup, starting with Kyle Jackson. On the short list for Rookie of the Year contenders here in 2025. Currently, it's really a 2-man race between KJ and Andy Cosgrove, star catcher for the Party Animals. Of course, you never know. Correll Prime, Ben Dunn III. There's some guys who, with the crazy last couple months, could really make their push at the award as well. Slow tapper right side. Brett Carson going back on it. He's going to have to hustle to first. He will. Just stable to beat KJ to the bag. And a good start for Christian Davis here in the 3rd.
And so far in this ball game, we've seen the Tailgaters and Bananas matching each other trick play for trick play, 4 for each of these 2 squads. And a really good start for the Tailgaters, considering they're the Banana Ball team with the fewest entering play tonight.
Now Eric Jones Jr., former Twins and Mariners minor leaguer, here in his 4th World Tour. Mariners all-time leader in long balls. In a dangerous spot here for CD, behind EJ2-0. And a reminder for anybody who may be watching their first Banana Ball game tonight, trick plays have no strategic advantage yet. It's all about creating entertaining moments for the fans. Next year, in the first year of the Banana Ball Championship League, I would be shocked if trick plays did not have an impact, whether it be on the game or the standings. Indiana Stanley leaping behind the back. Twisting trick play snag for Indy.
Now that is impressive from Indiana Stanley, who's shown quite a diverse array of trick plays as a rookie here for the Texas Tailgaters. Not only has he landed a couple backflip catches, he's come up with some sweet behind the back snags like the one you just saw.
2 down, no one aboard for Bill Leroy, 8-year Banana. Alongside his partner in crime, co-captain of Bananas, Kyle Lewicks, the 2 longest tenured guys on this team. We'll go back to the summer of 2018, 4 years as collegiate Coastal Plain League Bananas. This is each of their 4th year as professional Banana Ball players. And Bill aging like a fine wine, healthy hack as he's been known to do. Hitting .315, reaching base at a .411 clip. Talked about, used to be a bad ball hitter. Now he's focusing on trying to hit mistakes. And it is really doing him a lot of favors.
And he's got a much more disciplined approach at the plate. He's looking for pitches in specific zones. And if they're not in the zone that he has set up for himself when he's awaiting a pitch, he is not going to offer at it.
Two balls and 2 strikes on the Bananas catcher. Holding down the 9-hole, even with how terrific he's been offensively. Told me before the game, he's trying to climb up the lineup. He wants more plate appearances. You're only playing 2 or 3 games a week. And you got a great catching tandem with Eric Jones Jr. with you. At-bats can be sparse.
I would argue a rise in the lineup is warranted for Bill, who's 8 for his last 16, with 4 of those hits going for extra bases.
Put the charge into this out to left. And on the run, Jason Arendt will haul it in. Christian Davis, excellent work. He has now retired 7 straight Bananas. and continues to hold serve. Let's get it down to the young professor. Well, we would have loved to hand it off to the young professor. He's waiting for a microphone that works. Just yell, young prof. Just use that booming voice of yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the first ever Banana Dog World Eating Championship. The Banana Dog is brought to you by our friends at Aramark, and let's meet our competitors coming out of center field, representing the Savannah Bananas from the Dad Bod cheerleading squad, the Mananas. Please welcome to the table the team of Spidey, Scott Snyder, and Rad Bod, Mikey Gulino. They are teaming up to face their opponent. On the 7th day, God rested. But on the 8th day, he decided that his work was not done. For if man was to have dominion over the earth and all of the creatures that creepeth upon it, who on earth should rise to hold dominion over man? He gave us this divine being, a competitor so dominant that he has no peers in his field. The word greatness in the dictionary is accompanied by a picture of this man. He is the 17-time Nathan's Famous hot dog eating champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the inimitable Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut versus our resident Mananas. They will have 3 minutes to eat as many banana dogs and buns as possible. The winners will be crowned the first ever Banana Dog World Eating Champions. Gentlemen, on your marks, get set, go!
Well, Joey Chestnut competes in a banana dog eating contest literally in right field. We are continuing this banana ball game.
That's the craziest aspect of this competition. Only in banana ball would you see something like this occurring in fair territory.
Jared Donaldson out of the Nanners' pen, so Nisnik 3 scoreless innings. His night is over. A point earned. Nanners lead 1-0. Mac Danford, Indiana Stanley, Travis Munoz due to swing it here in the top of the 4th. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Big Mac. As we keep an eye on Joey Chestnut competing against some guys who can really scarf it down, the Mananas. This is a battle of titans out in right field. Spidey and Radbot doing their best to keep up with the greatest competitive eater in the history of man. Swing and a miss. Donnie throws a heater right by Danford. Jared Donaldson has been just about as dominant as anybody in the sport when coming out of the pen this year. Continues the trend against his first batter tonight.
And the last earned run that he allowed in relief came on June 14th against this Texas Tailgaters squad. So the right-hander truly on a hot streak and finding a lot of success when he's pitching after Noah Nisnik, as this one's grounded deep in the 6 hole. Ryan Cox tries to slide and corral that one in the glove, but it'll trickle into left field, and it's a base knock for Indiana Stanley.
What a job here for Reese Alexiadis. Got to take care of these competitive eaters. If anything goes out to right, Indy actually flew into a trick play by Super Reese his first time. A big swing and a miss from Travis Munoz. Turns around to hit from the left side. Struck out from the right side against Niznik. Can't connect with Donnie's best pitch, the splitter. And gets another split. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Munoz back to the dugout. Now it's interesting, obviously, Joey Chestnut, 17 hot dog championships under his belt, but these are banana dogs, which is a banana on a caramelized New England roll with whipped toppings, fresh sliced strawberries, and Hershey syrup. This is a collaboration between the Savannah Bananas and Aramark Sports and Entertainment. It's a one-of-a-kind meal here. It's going to be at every banana ball game at Aramark partner venues this summer.
And I think he's really starting to find his groove with these banana dogs at the moment. He has doubled the total from Spidey and Radbod.
I just noticed the scoreboard. I was wondering
it's
why.
A rout!
I was wondering why Cheese and Space Cowboy were out there. Makes a lot more sense now.
And Spidey put up an impressive 8 banana dogs away. However, they are no match for the 14 banana dogs put away by the inaugural banana dog eating champion of the world, the one and only Joey Chestnut.
Are you not entertained? We'll have Joey Chestnut up here in the broadcast booth with us in a couple innings time to talk about another championship. Guy who holds 55 world records across 55 different disciplines. Into the upper deck. And that one's going to come all the way back down, not caught by the fans. Another life for Brett Carson. Slaps this the other way. Ty Jackson towards the line. And the fence bouncing that ball around. No play made. Carson singled his first time. Ready for a payoff here. Gets jammed. And out to right field. Reese Alexiadis, his second trick play of the ball game. And one of the most bizarre half innings in banana ball history. Super Reese up to 50 trick plays on the tour. Only the second outfielder to ever do it in our young sports history. Welcome back to Banana Ball Live on ESPN. We've got a full house here in Citizens Bank Park, and they just hay-babied in the middle of the 4th inning. Everybody out of their seats, moving it and grooving it, a Banana Land tradition. And now John Reed, the first man that Joe Mikulik calls out of his bullpen.
The other man drafted by the Washington Nationals in the 28th round of the 2016 MLB draft is on the mound. He's tossed 2 sub-2-minute innings in his young Banana Ball career, which includes the fastest inning in Tailgaters franchise history, 1 minute and 21 seconds on June the 20th in Richmond, Virginia.
Jackson Olsen, a bounding ball. Jordan Hussein, another trick play. How does he do it? Fastest hands in the West. Nice way to start John Reed's evening. Manners order will turn on its head. D.R. Meadows started the bottom of the 1st with an infield single. Has to jackknife out of the way of Gas down and in. 3-3 pitch guy. Fastball, changeup, slider. California kid through and through. Born and raised in Glendora. Spent his college days at Pepperdine and Azusa Pacific University. And able to bring this back from 3-0 to 3-2. Check swing, it's going to be called strike 3. DR caught looking. An emphatic celebration from Johnny Reed.
Yeah, and you saw Reed just freeze D.R. Meadows. Beautiful pitch towards the bottom of the zone, and Meadows could never quite commit to swinging on that one. I think expected a little more speed. Reed drops in what looks like the change and comes away with the punch out.
Ty Jackson with a ball and a strike on him. And drops his bat. He's arguing with Vincent Chapman. You don't see this very often. Now we're gonna dance their differences away. Well, I felt like there might be some shenanigans afoot. Ty's just too nice a guy to be upset about it. Call it. It looked like the right one from Vince. Everything's hunky-dory down there.
Well, knowing Ty and the fact that he's another guy who started on a temporary contract when he was a collegiate Banana, it was his infectious energy and personality that kept him around in that locker room. Obviously, the performance was backed up on the field as well. That was been brought back to Banana Ball and slips coming out of the batter's box and will make it nice and easy for Jordan Hussein, collecting yet another trick play on the night. 4 already for Jordan, and it's a clean 4th for the Tailgaters.
Another look at what's actually trick play number 5 on the ball game for Hussein. Let's get it on down to Jesse Cole.
You love the brotherly shove, and we know the NFL tried to ban it for 2025, but it's here to stay. And tonight we're going to celebrate it with 4 brothers. We got Moss, Trent, Dean, and we're going to have 4 brothers run to this chair in a game we call Brotherly Shove. Whoever gets the chair moves on to the finals. Get it down to 2. Brothers, 4 brothers, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go. Who's going to get the chair? All right. Trent is moving to the finals. Other 3 brothers. Here we go. All right. Don't worry, they signed waivers. Here we go. Brothers, on your mark. Get set, go. Look out. Okay, interesting technique. So now we're going to the finals. It is Trent versus Dean, brother versus brother in brotherly shove. On your mark, get set, go. Oh! Oh! Look at this battle! Brother versus brother! This doesn't look like it's going anywhere! Oh! Wait! And the winner! Let's hear it for the winner of Brotherly Shove, Dean!
Oh, come on, Jesse, I loved it.
Well, what people have missed is the fact that we only had one chair in our press box this morning. We did just about the exact same thing.
Should have seen what Brett Loftus did to us for it. Guy's vicious. Bottom three in the order due to swing it here against Jared Donaldson out for his second inning of work. See the nasty movement. That's a four-seam fastball. He doesn't throw a two-seamer because he can't control it. Gets wicked movement with the four-seam. And then the splitter right after it. And he's got control of the heater and the split fastball. He is darn near untouchable. And a swing and a miss. Back to the splitter. Jason Arendt with a sword. Straight back to the dugout.
With that devastating splitter, retiring another Tailgaters batter in tonight's contest. And now the Savannah Bananas get to go run around and give the crowd some free donuts, courtesy of Duncan.
Jonathan Luters without his unicycle into a wild tornado catch attempt from Reese Alexiadis. Luters is going to grab two bases on the first trick play missed by either team tonight. Took us to the top of the fifth inning. Would have been one of the coolest trick plays in banana ball history. I'm not sure how close the kid out of Manhattan Beach, California came to it. But fresh off being only the second outfielder in banana ball history to reach the 50 trick play club on a tour, Super Reese was feeling dangerous. I love the attempt. Ball and a strike now on Jordan Hussein, who has 5 trick plays with the glove at short. And bounced into a fielder's choice. Turned into a trick play his first time at the dish.
Funny enough, now that he's got 5 already tallied into tonight's ball game, it's the man on a 7-game on-base streak who's seeking to tie the single-game trick play record of 7 as he chops this one foul down the third base line.
And it's Ryan Cox and D.R. Meadows who share the record. Hussein hunting history. He's got a 2-2 count on him. He's also the toughest guy to strike out in banana ball so far on the tour. Smaller sample size for these Tailgaters as he peppers that one back up the middle. Backhanded by Olsen, whipped over to first. Just in time to get the speedy Hussein. And as Luters heads on over to third, 2 outs now. At the top of the order, Zach Watson swings right through a fastball. He has struck out and grounded into a fielder's choice tonight. And an offensive dynamo making a home for himself at the top of this order. Wow, that is a generous strike call.
He's combined with Mac Danford to account for nearly 36% of the total runs batted in for the Texas Tailgaters this season. The only surprising aspect, he hasn't recorded an RBI since May 30th.
Came out like gangbusters across those first 2 weekends against the Party Animals in Albuquerque and Reno. Had the first 2 home run game in Tailgaters history. Now he's worked himself a full count. This is where pitching is so tough in banana ball. Ball 4 will score Luters from third. We haven't seen a sprint yet tonight for either side. And Watson has to protect the plate. Luters with the frame. Gets the ball back to Donnie. Another payoff. There it is, ball 4. All 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher have to touch the ball before it is live. every runner can advance to as many bases as they'd like until that 7th and final fielder touches the ball. Watson content with just one. He grabs that elusive first RBI since the month of May. And now Travis Munoz at the center of a line dance celebration. Tailgaters' first run of the ball game. They celebrate in style. Munoz has been pumping out line dances on his social media. It's been fun to follow. First year of the Texas Tailgaters. He's trying to create a deep arsenal. Never know when you're going to end up at Saddlebags in downtown Savannah. And the Gators are going to do whatever the heck that is all the way off the field. It's an unearned run against Donnie. Should have been a 1-2-3 inning, not for the trick play missed. And now, a ground ball with eyes. Nick Lopez right through the 4-hole. Tough to keep him off the base paths for long. He's 1 for 3 now on the night. Guy came in with a .500 on base percentage if he had enough plate appearances to qualify for league leading numbers in that department. That would be the best in Banana Ball. And now in on the hands, Taj Porter's going to dunk that one in ahead of Alexiadis. He's got a cannon to throw home. Just in time to gun down the speedy Zach Watson. A perfect throw from Super Reese, who holds the Frankie Super celebration after showing off the howitzer. Joe Mikulik, infamous for his ejections across over 40 years of experience in minor league baseball. And they are challenging the play. We need to see clear evidence that Zach Watson got a foot in before the tag from Bill Leroy came down on him. You cannot challenge in Banana Ball if the catcher was blocking home plate. And nothing on the overhead angle. Now we look from the first base side. I don't think is going to give us any clear evidence that this call can be overturned. We only get a minute on challenges in Banana Ball. It's up to broadcasters.
This angle isn't going to tell us very much at all.
Yeah, Bill Leroy shielding us from the glove, so you just can't see where the tag was applied. And once again, from this side angle, only 10 seconds on this challenge clock. Nothing that we can see to overturn this. It's got to be clear, concrete evidence to flip a call on the field. And Mikulik and the Tailgaters furious, but they've got their first run of the ball game, and now a chance to claim their first point when we return for the bottom of the 5th. Here on YouTube, we will try and patch in with the Tailgaters' second baseman, Jonathan Sunshine Looters. If you can hear us down there, I don't know where you are, then do something crazy. Oh, I see you, and you can hear us, because why would you be waving to us if you couldn't hear us? Can you floss for us just to prove that? Oh yeah, it's good. He's clapping for all the service members, both past and present, here in Citizens Bank Park, as he should, instead of entertaining our nonsense from the booth.
You see stuff on TV, you see the games, but you don't know what it's actually like until you actually play one. Know like where I was initially to like where I am now, like in a big stadium. A really cool feeling.
And what a treat it is to be joined by the man, the myth, the legend. We call him Sunshine. Jonathan Luters, how you doing tonight in the middle of over 45,000 fans?
Pico, Josh, I'm doing so good. How are you guys? It is so cool to be out here right now. So cool.
Unbelievable experience.
Here we go.
As I can, oh yeah.
Hey!
We've got you now, baby.
That's my guy right there. I love him. Jordan Hussein, he's the man.
He's got 5 trick plays on the ball game. How about that?
He's doing awesome. I need more of that.
All right, middle of the order here for Jimmy Strings.
Yep.
It was less than a year ago you were trying out here in Philadelphia to become a professional banana ball player. Talk to us about the journey that's gotten you to in the middle of this madness here today.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's been let's go, Andy. Come on, Andy.
Oh! Off the heel of the glove, Indy firing to second, not in time. Dan's going to get 2 bases on the trick play miss.
That's right. Well, yeah, I went to school at Seton Hall, which is in North Jersey, pretty close to here. I mean, the tryout last year was in Philly. Strings, myself, Joe Sperone. So cool. Hey. Sorry, bad audio.
No, you got to do what you got to do. If you can pick off Dan Oberst, who's the inning-tying run in scoring position.
I know, right? Yeah, but what a blessing. It's so cool. I mean, and pretty surreal to be here in front of 45,000 plus.
Dangerous man at the dish. 1-0 count on Reese Alexiadis.
Hey, Strings! Hey, Strings! Hoo!
I think I see fear in Dan Oberst's eyes for the first time.
Dan Oberst's scared of me. He's very scared. Yeah.
Well, 3-0 count. Jimmy Strings has to find the zone or else the inning will be knotted up.
Ooh, good job, Strings. Good job. How you guys doing today? You guys doing good? How much fun is this?
As per usual, one of the greatest days of our lives. We're in Banana Land. And Jimmy can't pick up his defense, so Oberst is going to score easily. Alexiadis testing your sprint defense. Got to get it to all 3 outfielders. Not in time. And now the inning-winning run is in scoring position.
Woo.
Oh, what a frame.
Reese, we're Pico and Josh up there. What do you guys say? Super!
No doubt about it. Let's see who's bringing Ryan Cox up to the plate.
Oh, man.
Who keeps the Philadelphia Eagles players in check. He is the Philadelphia Eagles head of security, Big Tom DeSandro.
Water? String's gonna push through this. Here we go. He's got this.
We got a Philly legend making sure Ryan Cox isn't getting any gruff up at home plate.
I don't think he's going to leave Cox aside.
Right there.
I'll be quite honest with you.
It's a 2-time Super Bowl champ. Senior advisor to the general manager of the Eagles, director of their game day coaching ops, chief security officer.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
How about that chant? It's got to be the loudest it's been so far tonight, huh?
Yeah. All right, boys, I got a feeling. I got a Ryan Cox ground ball to me. You're going to see a trick play you haven't seen before.
Fire me up. Coxie bounced into a trick play to Hussein his first time. When watching you during batting practice and getting your daily vitamins in, Luters, I mean, what you can do with the feet's unbelievable.
Oh, well, thank you. I have a lot of great leaders that help me out. We got Hussein, Cox on the bat. They really lead the way. All right. Am I staying with you guys, or what's the deal?
Well, Strings doesn't get the call there, and unfortunately with the trick play missed. Just like that, that is how quickly an inning can get out of hand, and we hope Jimmy's okay. He's limping off the field. Jonathan Luters, it was brief, but it was beautiful. Thank you so much for this. Keeps happening to us when you're out there on the mic, man.
Absolutely.
We appreciate Jonathan Luters for getting mic'd up. The Nanners celebrating their second point They're up 2-0, 5 innings in the books. Welcome back to Banana Ball Live on ESPN. A couple innings ago, Joey Chestnut, the greatest competitive eater in the history of human beings, put on a show, taking down not one, but 2 bananas in a banana dog eating competition. And now the living legend joins us in the booth. Talk us through, obviously, no one eats hot dogs faster than you. You have 55 different world records when it comes to eating food. What was the banana dog speed eating like?
Oh my God, banana dogs are a little different. They're delicious. Airmark had this crazy idea to make a banana dog. They knew I eat hot dogs, and it was on.
Now, what is it like to own this incredible belt of yours? And does this technically count as a 56th discipline for you?
Yes, this is a new world record. These dogs are being served all around the country, and anybody can try to make the new record.
All right, top of the 6th inning here, Joey. Jared Donaldson out for a 3rd inning of relief. In a second here, we're going to get to chow down on some banana dogs ourselves. 4, 5, and 6 due to swing it here for the Tailgaters. And just like that, another K. Donnie is dealing. 4th punch out of the ball game for Jared Donaldson. And now to be Indiana Stanley. So how has your banana ball experience been so far?
It's been absolutely beautiful. The fans are great. The players, oh my God, they put on a show like none other.
How does the environment compare to the competitive food eating world, as it's going to be Trey Jones actually pinch hitting here for Indiana Stanley?
I feel like the fans of competitive eating and banana ball fans, there's quite a bit of overlap.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
It was awesome. People were yelling and screaming, and they were happy that I was putting down big numbers.
Ball and 2 strikes here on Trey Jones. First man off the bench for Joe Mikulik. And doesn't bite on the fastball south of the knees. Trey Jones trying to hold up. It's going to be a called strike 3 anyway. Back-to-back punchies. Now 5 strikeouts on the night for Donnie.
World's tallest pitcher, Dakota Stilts, Britain.
With the greatest competitive eater in the history of mankind in the booth, the tallest athlete in the world takes over on the mound. I feel like that could be a next level for you, Joey, competitive eating on stilts.
On stilts, I would definitely get beat by him. Cross sports, there's very few things that I would end up being on top. But this guy is amazing. Look at him. He's got the velocity.
This is his 5th Banana Ball World Tour. He's been here since the One City World Tour to Mobile, Alabama. And he just continues to get better and better, and just saw himself on the video board. He's fired up about it. From a small town, Ellaville, Georgia, to the bright lights of Citizens Bank Park and a full capacity crowd. Travis Munoz, former White Sox minor leaguer, has the honor of hitting against stilts, and he's going to show off his switch hitting abilities. 1-0, 0-1 rather. He flips to the right side now. He's behind 0-2.
Oh, that was a big swing. Going nowhere.
Looks like he's going to stay right on right here. Roller to Cox. Between the legs, trick play. EJ behind the back, make it a double trick play. And Donnie and Stilts combine for a 1-2-3 frame in the top of the 6th. Another look at the trick play from the glove magician, 501. Now in his illustrious career, no other banana ball player has even gotten to 300 trick plays yet. Talk about a guy in a league of his own, just like our guest in the booth, Joey Chestnut, and now we get to try a banana dog here. I mean, it looks absolutely scrumptious.
And you're not sick of them yet, huh?
I only eat for 3 minutes. I'm used to eating for 10 minutes. And these things are delicious. Strawberries, chocolate, whipped cream. Oh.
Messy. I mean, I saw you and our man Nanas had the cream all over your faces.
When you're eating for speed, it's never going to be clean. It's but this one, you can make it clean.
I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going like right for the middle of this because I'm not going to, we talked this off the air, I'm the slowest eater in the world. So this is actually 2 historic men here. I'm not going to be able to get here in time, so I'm just going to go
You're going to go dig it.
Yeah,
Oh my
hamburger style.
Oh my gosh, that's not a bad idea.
Wow.
I think I'm going to copy.
Wow.
Dude, this is amazing.
That's dangerous.
You're tackling this beast the right way. Now that I've tried it.
I mean, there's like French toast type jobber on the bun.
Oh, brioche roll with some butter and sugar. Oh, Aramark did a killer job.
And I'm not sure anybody enjoys whipped cream more than me. I'm going to go from the other side here now.
Strawberries rocking.
You bet.
Jeez.
This is how you do it. And at every banana ball game that Amarok is a venue of, this is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, I'm going to have to need like a shower in the booth to clear myself up. Joey Chestnut, thank you so much for joining us, man, and bringing us these sweet treats. This is got to be one of the tastiest competitions you've ever gotten to participate in, huh?
This is one of the best, and I think this is one of my biggest audiences I've ever eaten in front of.
Live on ESPN, which you're used to.
Wild.
Corral Prime leading off the last of the 6th. And Joe Sperone, the hometown kid, out of Broomall, Pennsylvania, just down the road. Die-hard Philly sports fan, has taken in over 100 games here in Citizens Bank Park as a fan, now in the middle of the madness. And fires 4 bad ones to Prime. So another sprint, Tailgaters into their defense. They get it to all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher in short order. Corral only grabs 1 base. And the inning-winning run aboard, we see Malachi Mitchell for the first time tonight, the Bananas designated runner. Representing the inning-winning run for Kyle Jackson. Now, how much baseball do you watch, Joey Chestnut, and how does it compare for you to our young sport of banana ball?
Oh, I grew up watching baseball. I grew up an A's fan. Now I live in Midwest, so I love the Reds. But yeah, it's different, but it's the same.
Yes.
It's the flavor of baseball, but there's some other toppings.
Poetic, you're spot on. Flash gun down, trying to steal second. Not a great pitch to throw on Taj Porter from his knees, right on the tag. Hussein quick to swipe it on Flash. And the fastest man in Banana Land taking off the bases just like that. So now the inning-winning run goes from the bags to home plate. And that was a very important caught stealing. KJ is going to grab 2 bases on the sprint. Trey Jones, the right fielder, the last man who had to touch it before the ball is live. Nader's right back in business. And Eric Jones Jr. with the specialty walk-up. I think you'd like these added into Major League Baseball?
A little bit dancing?
You can see, I mean, Bryson Stott just changed his walk-up song from this so that EJ could come up here in Stott's home park.
I like this choreography. Oh, the dancing. This is some good stuff. That's it.
Have you given much thought to a song and a dance that you would do up to home plate?
No, my only dancing is I dance the food from my mouth to my belly. That's it. It's just get it in, get it down. My feet don't move like that. I'm like I got 2 left feet.
You lack in dancing skills. You picked up in competitive eating, obviously. When did you learn that you might be the fastest eater that's ever lived?
You know what, I grew up, I grew up in a big family, and all my brothers and sisters knew that I was the biggest eater, and my mom pretty much would get mad at me. But and so I was kind of like self-conscious of it. And then when I went to college, my friends knew I could eat, and they signed me up for my first contest, and I was like, I didn't want to do it, but once I did it, the first one, I was like, oh my God, I was made for this. I fell in love with it, and I became a weekend warrior, and it just got bigger.
Is there one competition that you love more than another, and one that you're never quite looking forward to?
Oh my gosh, 4th of July, Nathan's Hot Dogs, it's amazing. It's iconic, and it's easy to get ready for that, easy to do. I can go, I lose weight. I actually control my diet so I can do better in that contest. And I love that event. Any contest, so it's cool. I love to eat.
What a diving stop! Travis Mignot across the diamond. Highway robbery of EJ. Kyle Jackson will advance to 3rd. But for now, Moon saves the inning for the Tailgaters. Sparkling snag.
Which just goes to show you the level of talent on the field for the Bananas and Tailgaters alike. The defense has truly shined. And again, the Tailgaters trying to maintain a hold on this inning and keep it just a 2-point deficit at the moment.
Winning run now 90 feet away for Bill Leroy. Smoked the ball his first time, but it was a line out to left. Joe Sperone with over 100 members of the family and friends in the stands, and it's going to be a wild pitch that gives the Nanners their 3rd point of the ball game. Nanners up 3-0, and Joey Chestnut, thank you so much for joining us and bringing these Banana Dogs to the booth.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You are the absolute man. Joey Chestnut, the king of the Banana Dog competition. Unbelievable. Another belt for the greatest eater of all time.
Woo. Oh, thank you, boys.
You're the man, Joey. Thank you so much for joining us.
That's great.
Absolute blast, dude. Back anytime.
They're going to be competing here, ladies and gentlemen, in a balloon popping contest. When I say go, the ladies are going to take their balloons. They got to run down. They got to do a front pop. They got to run back, get the next balloon. It's a sit pop, and then the last one is a back pop. You'll see what I'm talking about, Philly. Trust me. This one is called Menopops. All right, ladies, on your mark, get set, go! Oh, there they go. Oh, look at Joe. Joe is waiting for it. He's been ready his whole life. Pop that balloon. All right, there's Joe and Janet. They're in the lead. Come on, Kevin. There it is. There it is. All right, Joe and Janet. Look at Joe. He has been waiting for this all day. Yeah, buddy. There it is. Number 2. Joe and Janet with it. Oh, easy, Joe. Easy. Oh, no. Not in front of all these people. Here comes. Come on, girl. Get it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Married for 47 years, and that fires.
Welcome back to Banana Ball Live on ESPN. It's been all Nanners so far tonight. DR Meadows with a steal of home to get the scoring started back in the 1st. Then Jonathan Luters getting aboard, coming across the score in the 5th inning. But that run, after a nice celebration from Luters and his Gators teammates, negated a 2 spot from the Nanners in the bottom of the 5th inning. That would make it 2-zip. It is now 3-0 as we've got 3 innings to play, 7, 8, and 9. With plenty of time on the 2-hour timer, Brett Carson high and deep to right, and a leaping catch. Reese Alexiadis up against the wall. What a snag.
And he hits the Frankie Super after the catch as well. Typically reserved for trick play celebrations, This one's so good from Super Reese. He had to show it to 45,000 here in Citizens Bank Park, as that is a big first out for the former Chicago Cubs minor leaguer Ryan Kellogg pitching on the mound.
Kellogg spent 7 years in the Cubbies farm system, originally out of Whitby, Ontario, in the Great White North. Now he's got Marcos Castillo pinch hitting for Jason Aaron. Out to left, Ty Jackson backpedaling. Behind the back, that was a wild attempt, had it in the glove, it just slipped out. Marcos gonna grab 2 bags on the trick play missed.
But with the Bananas up 3 points in this ball game, they can only lose 1 here in the 7th inning. They've got some breathing room, and you could really sense it was Jackson trying to play off the crowd energy following Alexiadis' sensational catch, trying to get an even bigger pop there.
Here's Sunshine. He's reached both times up to the plate tonight, giving the fans a chance now. Hit by a pitch. It was a trick play missed his last time, and now he's the first victim of the fans. Fouls out to a beautiful barehanded snag by that guy.
It's now the 79th fan-caught foul ball this season in Banana Ball, 1 away from tying the single-season record set a year ago. 41 of those snags have come in MLB Parks as Jackson Olsen ends the inning with a trick play of his own. 2 minutes and 1 second for Ryan Kellogg.
Another look at the trick play from the Great 8 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Nanners up 3-0. Let's take a look at tonight's smoothest plays of the game, brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe, starting with the first of 5 trick plays on the night for Jordan Hussein. Nearly a gnarly double play, ends up being a fielder's choice. Ryan Cox, the first player in Banana Ball history to 500 trick plays, and then Indiana Stanley leaping behind the back snag out in right field. And it's been a dazzling night defensively for both squads. Now Brian Trepanier, the new man on the mound, trying to stifle this Bananas offense.
8th time out of the pen this season. Trepanier with 1 win and 1 loss on tour. And in his last contest, he tossed 2 scoreless innings and nailed down the showdown shutdown in round 3 of Showdown Tiebreakers against the Firefighters to secure that W. As he's a man who struck out multiple batters in each of his last 3 games for Texas.
9, 10, and 1 in the order for the Nanners. Yes, we hit 10 in Banana Ball. There's a designated hitter and an extra hitter. We'll talk about it if we get the time. The game's pretty quick, if you haven't noticed. 3 balls and no strikes on the Nanners backstop. He was at the dish when KJ rushed home on the wild pitch to walk off the 6th inning. Now serves this one high and deep out to right, to the wall, into the stands. Bill Leroy, Oppo Taco walks off the 7th. Nanners up 4-zip.
The crowd in Citizens Bank Park going wild. The first hit for the Savannah Bananas since the first inning of play. But it leads to their 4th point as Sam Bauman's got our hero Bill.
Bill Leroy. I'm talking backside home runs, baby. That's it. Bingo, Josh. There's nothing more to say.
Short and sweet. What a way for Bill Leroy to reach a new career high in long balls, his 5th on the tour. He has leveled up in a big way here in his 8th season as a Savannah Banana.
Next, we got the green sheet.
And we got ourselves a sheet race here. The control room trying to let me send it down. Why would I send it down? It's my favorite promotion. I want to call it. You're going to take the sheet race away from me? Do I have to send it? Thank you. I stand my ground. I'm calling the sheet race. There might be a twist in this one. We'll see. For now, it's the classic sheet race. Brown and blue tied up in front, and there's a bull. Oh, it's the running of the bulls in the background. Blue pulling out to a lead. Everybody's got to keep all 4 limbs in the sheet. Brown right behind him. Then yellow in 3rd, green in 4th. Here comes the bull trying to push people over. That is a successful dismount. The bull's racing towards our guys in 1st and 2nd. Taking down Brown, coming in with the win. The bull didn't have a sheet. But what a disadvantage when it came to the start. Impressive burst of speed. And I guess that's a victory. A twist even I did not see coming. Impressive stuff on the first ever bull sheet race. And let's get another look at the inning-winning home run from Billy Barrels. 3-0 count, Oppo Pop, a cloud hunter. And when it came down, the Nanners were up 4-0.
Trepanier just tried to throw the get-me-over fastball 3-0, not trying to give up yet another sprint from Tailgaters pitching. Now leads to a 4-point lead for the Nanners as Zach Phillips, the former Royals farmhand, takes over. 2-1 on the season, and this is a man who's recorded the fastest strikeout of the season in 9.93 seconds and is also tossed the 2nd fastest inning of the year in 1 minute on the dot in just the 8th game of this 2025 World Tour.
Top of the order here to swing it. A battle between former minor leaguers. Watson out of the Orioles system. Philly, a former Orioles. Check that, Royals minor leaguer. Orioles at the dish, Royals on the mound. Get it straight, Pico. And a fight, another chance for the fans. No, that one bangs off a video board. Watson 0 for 2. Drove in the lone Tailgaters run. The ball for a sprint back in the 5th. He was gunned down trying to score what would have been the 2nd run of the night. Strikes this well, behind the back, Ty Jackson. Can't nail the tip drill on the trick play attempt. And the leadoff man aboard here in the 8th for the Tailgaters. Another look, Ty to fly, that one would have been epic. All smiles after the booth. Ball and a strike on Nick Lopez, who turns back around to hit from the right side for the 2nd time tonight. Olsen, shovel pass, Cox over to 1st. Not in time, Lopez able to leg it out. So fielder's choice for the 1st out, Taj Porter. Turns back around to hit from the right side as well. Couple knocks with a fly out to left sandwiched in between. Bounding ball. Kyle Jackson, tough hop to Olsen for 1, back over to 1st. Nanners go around the horn. A double play as Zach Phillips faces the minimum. It has been all Nanners tonight. Here on ESPN, a 2-minute and 2-second inning for Philly.
big tradition right now. So I need everyone, we're going to light up the sky. So let's take out our phones and everyone all the way around the stadium. Let's get our flashlights on. And we're all going to sing loudly A Little Yellow. Here we go.
Coming up after Banana Ball, it's a home run hitter in the ring. One of boxing's rising stars now fighting for a world championship. The undefeated Xander Zayas is going for history. Plus, Shushu Carrington in action. Coming up next on ESPN.
We've still got a heavyweight fight on our hands here in Philadelphia, where it's been all bananas so far, but a reminder, every run scored in the 9th and final inning counts as a point in Banana Ball. So Brett Carson with the task of holding the deficit at 4, so the Tailgaters can try and mount a big comeback in the final frame.
Well, this is the same man who started the game at first base for the Tailgaters, now moves into a relief pitcher role. And he has been phenomenal so far this season, leading the Tailgaters by averaging 3 outs in 3 minutes and 14 seconds. And he struck out 30.5% of the batters he's faced so far in his rookie season.
Maxon Olsen in the 10-hole. Then DR and Ty back at the top of the order. And the remainder of the game is brought to you uninterrupted by DQ. Hope Taylor Justice is okay. Defensive substitute for Joe Mikulic's squad, coming in for Taj Porter, who has moved into the extra hitter spot. And the Banana Ball gods quickly find him with a foul ball right off the former Coastal Plain League collegiate Banana. Now an 0-2 count on Jackie. Grounded out to short his first time. Smacks that one back up the middle. And Alenia for a knock. Let's get it down to Jesse Cole.
Fans, now coming to bat, a 2-time All-Star and World Series champion with your Philadelphia Phillies. He's back, Shane Victorino!
Special moment for the full capacity crowd here in Citizens Bank Park. The Flying Hawaiian back in a Bananas uniform for a 3rd straight year. 2nd year in a row here in Philadelphia. Smoke foul. First swing he ever took in his banana ball career was a walk-off RBI double in Las Vegas in 2023. Back up the middle, Looters behind the back flip. Won't be in time, and Victorino reaches base, successfully gets Olsen up to second. Victorino continues to be a pesky guy at the dish. 12-year Major League Baseball career, 8 of those years here in Philly. His last year in the bigs was 2015. The swing still looks fantastic. Ball and a strike on Ty Jackson, the inning-winning run in scoring position with no outs. Trick play miss there from Jonathan Looters, left the door ajar. Carson, tough play, Ty can fly. What an athlete. Brett Carson making it look a lot easier than it was. Gets a big first out, but the runners advance.
Well, they call him Be Everywhere Brett Carson for a reason. He can play all over the diamond for the Texas Tailgaters in addition to pitching. Makes a really good play to retire Ty Jackson. Put 2 men now in scoring position. And now the Bananas bat trickster, Alex Ziegler, has an opportunity to be the walk-off hero and get the Bananas a point for a 4th straight inning.
His parents, Bruce and Mary Jane, made the trip over from Butler, Pennsylvania. They're sitting behind the Bananas dugout, hoping to see their son come up clutch here in the 8th. 5-man infield for the Tailgaters. They brought Zach Watson in. It's just Trey Jones and Marcos Castillo in the outfield. Ziggy with the pop. And Looters with the call. A tip drill. A knee juggle and the catch. Well, that's one of the better tip drills we've seen in banana ball history. Big spot, too, if that ball gets loose. Olsen could dart in from third.
And it's almost like you're watching a guy on a soccer field make that tremendous play, juggling the ball on his knee before making the snag. Now a major second out for Brett Carson, but not quite out of the woods. It's another righty. Reese Alexiadis up.
Ball and no strikes on Super Reese. Scored the inning-winning run back in the 5th. 0 for 1, a ground out and a sprint. Carson drops down, and wow, where did that miss? Vincent Chapman says outside. Now Carson 1 ball away from losing the inning. High and deep to right. Trey Jones retreating. Reese Alexiadis, a rainmaker. 3-run tater. And the barrage continues. It is 5-0.
A second straight inning for the Nanners with a walk-off home run. And Alexiadis now up to a team leading 11th for the Savannah Bananas. Not a surprise for the former 2023 Pioneer League MVP.
Boy, Malachi Mitchell always in his Boys to Men era. Going to take an army to pull him away from that camera. Flash pouring his heart out You're on national television for all the world to see. Another look at the 3-run smash from Super Reese. He ties Reese Hampton for the second most home runs in Banana Ball. They only trail Jake Skoll. Let's get it on down to SB with Shane Victorino.
Yeah, Biko, Josh, got Shane Victorino here. Shane, you were here last year. It's not your first time in yellow, but it feels like the crowd even more excited to see you again tonight. What's that mean?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, you know, like you said, being away from the game, you know, coming back, you know, getting an opportunity like this in Banana Ball and to be a part of the Bananas, I mean, you know, it brings back all those great memories you got to do and live as a player. And like I tell people, you know, I got to play in some great cities. Boston was a great one. But nothing like Philadelphia, man, with, you know, when this place gets going, man, it's a pretty exciting place.
Now you find yourself on base there, and then Reese hits the home run. Are you thinking maybe I should have stayed on? That could have been me celebrating on home plate.
If I knew that was coming next, I definitely would have stayed. But I just thought to myself, what can happen from here? You did your job. You took your at-bat. Let's go and, you know, come on over the side and rush to watch the show.
Well, Shane, you're a pro's pro. We always love you seeing you in yellow. We'll get him on the celebration next time, guys. He'll stay loose. He's got this.
Thanks, Sam, and always thanks for the time and insight, Shane Victorino. This is what it means to be in our final inning. Every run scored counts as a point. Of course, it's going to be a Lions task for the Tailgaters, down 5-0. If they can knot this thing up and prevent a Nanners walk-off in the bottom of the 9th, we will go to showdowns.
Showdowns, of course, Banana Ball's version of extra innings. And again, for the Tailgaters to reach that mark, they're going to need 5 runs here in the 9th inning that would all become points, and then holding the Bananas scoreless in the bottom half. But one of the greatest pitchers in Banana Ball history, Danny Hosley, climbs the hill for the 33rd time this season. Has a 1.29 earned run average across 14 innings pitched in Major League stadiums this season. He's been just about lights out, with opponents batting .214 against him on tour.
Middle of the order, Mac Danford in the cleanup spot. Leading it off, he takes the 12-6 curve for strike one. A hat trick of K's on the night for Danford. And a looping liner into the mitt of Jackson Olsen. And Trey Jones inserted in the 6th inning for Indiana Stanley. He was the 5th strikeout victim on the night for Jared Donaldson across his dazzling 2 2/3 innings without allowing an earned run. This one's skied to left center. Meadows and Jackson converging. DR, a backflip catch, loses the ball. It is rare you see the inventor of the backflip catch come up empty on an attempt.
And you can see how upset he is with himself. Meadows not quite centered under this Banana Ball like he normally is. You see him with the glove out to his side trying to come away with the catch. And that's really the key reason he wasn't able to haul this one in. Still, not much trouble right now for Danny Hosley. Up 5 points here in the 9th.
That's the Vulcan changeup. It's the best pitch in Banana Ball history. Pound for pound, there's just no argument. Throws it again to Travis Munoz and has an 0-2 count on him. Moon a couple strikeouts and a ground out tonight. Swing and a miss. Elevated gas. And the Tailgaters down to their final out.
And a 3-pitch strikeout for Danny Hosley. Not the first time Bananas pitching has come away with 3 straight strikes and a K against these Texas Tailgaters. And the Bananas 1 out away from extending their win streak to 10 consecutive games.
It's two-way star against two-way star. Brett Carson gave up 3 unearned runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Would have gotten out unscathed if not for a costly trick play missed from his second baseman. Now he's trying to extend the 9th inning. In on the hands. Ty Jackson coming in. Diving play, he can't hold on. And the Tailgaters still draw breath. Trey Jones will score. only the second run of the ball game. Now we hope tie's okay. I think it's just a bruised ego. See him slow down, trying to line up for a highlight play to close the game. Yeah, the stutter steps, loses the banana ball, and now Marcos Castillo came in for Jason Arendt. Reached on a trick play, missed in his lone trip to the dish tonight. Both runs the Tailgaters have scored tonight unearned. But they'll take anything. Just trying to pass the baton. Castillo out to right. Reese Alexiadis, how poetic. He'll pull off the Frankie Super. And the Niners dominate here in Citizens Bank Park. A 5-1 victory. They walked off the first inning and never looked back from there.
A strong all-around game tonight for the Savannah Bananas. Walk-offs in each of their last 4 innings offensively. Home runs from Villeroy and Reese Alexiadis. And a speedy game at that, as well as this one wraps up in 1 hour and 47 minutes. And now the Nanners find themselves winners of 10 straight.
The Bananas get to celebrate at the center of this full capacity crowd here in Citizens Bank Park. A Tailgater squad who did not look daunted at all by the bright lights in Great American Ballpark. Back in June in their Major League Baseball debut, they split that series against the Bananas. Tonight they very much look like a team playing their 14th game of the tour against the Bananas, who are playing their 52nd game and are on an absolute roll. 10 straight victories. Now they have a win against every team in Banana Ball across this 10-game winning streak. That includes a couple W's against the visitors, Banana Ball's developmental team. And let's get it on down to Sam Bauman, who has our showman of the night.
Pico, Josh, yeah, it's the guy who ended the night for us. Reese Superman Alexiadis, our showman of the night. Reese, we saw the big barrel. We saw the levitating catch. What's going on today, man?
I'm just using the powers I have with the cape and being Superman, or you say Superman.
Guys, he's responsible in what he's been given, and it's a lot of power, a lot of responsibility. Reese, explain to me the run that we're on right now as Bananas. It's been the visitors, it's been the firefighters, it's been the party animals, now the Tailgaters. Can anything go wrong?
On a very serious note, this team, credit to them, they put in the hours, they put in the work in the cages, on the mound, in practice, and everybody's ready, everybody's prepared for this moment, and so credit to these guys.
Reese, this is night 1 in Philadelphia. What do we have to do in night 2 to continue to get it done out here on the diamond?
Same thing. Have fun, be in the moment, and dominate.
And Reese, finally, it's the question everybody wants to know. Are you superhuman?
You can decide that for yourself.
Pico, Josh, I think there's no denying what this guy did out here on the diamond is super, as he would say.
Well, with Superman making a charge at the box office is Super Reese. Undeniable tonight. Couple tip drills out in right field. And then a fantastic leaping catch, robbing Brett Carson of extra bases up against the wall in right. The unbelievable perfect one-hop throw to nail Zach Watson in the 5th inning, an inning the Nanners would go on to win. And then the 3-run shot. That was the dagger walking off the 8th inning. And then the true dagger. The final out in this 5-1 victory for the Bananas against the Texas Tailgaters.
Well, he certainly shined defensively tonight for the Savannah Bananas. Also collected the home run in this ballgame. Tacked on a 4th run batted in on an RBI ball 4 sprint. And Alexiadis also wound up with a personal milestone, again, becoming just the 2nd player in World Tour history to reach 50 trick plays as an outfielder in a single campaign.
Yeah, DR Meadows has done it back-to-back tours. Now, Reese Alexiadis, the only other player in Banana Ball who can say in the outfield he has amassed 50 trick plays on a World Tour. And milestones galore tonight. We also saw Ryan Cox become the first player in Banana Ball history to 500 trick plays in his career. No one else has gotten to 300 yet. I mean, you want to talk about a tier of his own. As we welcome you back inside the booth with Josh Talevski, Biko Scala, thank you for spending your Saturday night with us here in virtual Banana Land. We'll be right back on ESPN this coming Friday night. That'll be from Camden Yards. Then it'll be ESPN2 in a week's time, the following night on next Saturday. And tomorrow afternoon, it'll be 3 p.m. We're kicking things off on the CW. So it's a wild couple weeks here in Banana Land, and really impressive win for the Bananas tonight against what has been a very powerful Tailgater squad. They've been the best offense in Banana Ball, but across this 10-game winning streak for the Nanners, their pitching has been key. It was key once again tonight. They did not allow an earned run.
Again, we talked about it at the top of the show. The Bananas with the team earned run average around 3.5 across this winning streak of theirs. It was really impressive what the pitching did again, but you've got to give a lot of credit to the offense, Bill Leroy and Reese Alexiadis with big power displays, and also the discipline of the Savannah Bananas batters tonight. They wound up with 4 ball-4 sprints against the Texas Tailgaters. The team only struck out once tonight, and we have seen in 2 of the first 3 games against the Tailgaters, the Nanners have struck out once, and then in the first time they ever faced them, they didn't strike out that entire time. So they have been very good at putting bat on ball against a team that has really struggled in the pitching department. But again, the Tailgaters strong offensively.
They will be going up against Cowboy Kyle Lewigs on the bump tomorrow. He's been on a roll as well, so can't wait to see what happens tomorrow afternoon. A reminder, we'll be getting that action going at 3 p.m. Eastern on the CW. The Tailgaters were able to split the first series they had against the Bananas. We'll see if they'll be able to repeat that. A big shout out to our executive producer, Yvonne Trezak, our director, Keegan Woods, and the rest of this really talented crew. For Sam Bauman and Brett Loftus, Josh Talevski, I am Biko Scala saying so long for now. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, and of course we will see you later!